Hi, this is Nancy L.T. Hamilton with the tip of the day. Today we're going to talk about annealing sheet metal. When I teach, my students have a really hard time telling when something's annealed. And there's two ways that I use. Mostly I use the pen in class. I've gotten so that I know how to do it just by eye, but when you're first starting out you might need a little help. So this is a really great one. You just take, this is a Sharpie brand permanent marker, and I just do a little squiggle like that over the top of the sheet. You can get your torch, and you don't need the lights out for this. Excuse me. And now I'm just going to move the torch around. Notice that the blue tip doesn't get buried on it like that. It's just a little off. Now see how the ink is starting to disappear? So that's pretty much annealed at that point. You don't want to over anneal your metal. You can damage it. It can become brittle. So even though you can see the shadow of the ink is not really there anymore, okay? So that's completed. Another way to check to see if a piece of silver is annealed is to watch for the metal to, not the metal, the torch to kick off a little orange flame. Did you see that right down there? The orange? That's done. That's annealed at that point. What happens with it is that the metal reaches 800 to 1200 degrees and it burns off the excess carbon. It's hot enough to burn off the carbon that's coming out of the gas. So that's a tougher one. I just go by, light gray color, no pink, and call it a day. So that's our tip for the day, and thanks for coming. See you next time. This is Nancy L.T. Hamilton.